The Great Gold Robbery of 1855. In the grand tradition of British criminal history, few capers come close to the sheer boldness and precision of the Great Gold Robbery of 1855. It wasn't pulled off by thugs with clubs or masked men with pistols, but by gentlemen criminals with inside knowledge, forged keys, and a dangerously clever plan. It was May 1855. A shipment of gold worth over £12,000, millions in today's money, was being transported from the city of London to Paris. It was carefully packed into sturdy iron safes, locked tight, sealed with wax, and placed on board a southeastern railway train traveling from London Bridge to Folkestone. From there, it would be ferried across the Channel to France. The system was considered foolproof. But the criminals had other ideas. At the heart of the scheme was William Pierce, a smooth-talking fraudster with the sort of charm that could con a judge out of his gavel. He teamed up with Edward Agar, a professional forger and safecracker with a knack for getting into things that weren't his. They were joined by George Tester, a clerk at a shipping firm, and James Burgess, a railway guard with access to the safes. Their plan was as patient as it was daring. Over several weeks, the men carefully copied the keys to the safes. Agar, posing as a gold depositor, managed to obtain wax impressions of the real keys at the shipping office. With those, duplicates were made, precise enough to fool anyone. On the night of the robbery, everything was in place. Burgess, on duty aboard the train, discreetly opened the safes during the journey. The gang removed the gold and replaced it with lead shot to match the weight. The seals were carefully reapplied. By the time the train reached Folkestone, the crime was complete, and no one suspected a thing. The theft wasn't discovered until the cargo arrived in Paris. When the safes were opened, all that glittered wasn't gold. Just lead and confusion. For a time, the gang got away with it. But then Agar was arrested on unrelated charges. Feeling betrayed when Pierce failed to provide financial support to his partner and child, Agar did what so many criminals in custody do: he talked. And he told the whole story. The trial that followed captivated the Victorian public. In 1856, all 4 men were convicted. Agar, despite cooperating with the authorities, received life imprisonment. The others received lengthy sentences of penal servitude. The Great Gold Robbery of 1855 was a masterclass in planning, deception, and exploiting the cracks in the system. It showed how even the most secure operations could be undone, not by force, but by finesse. And more than a century later, the story would inspire books, films, and countless retellings, cementing its place as one of the most remarkable crimes of the 19th century. If you enjoyed this tale of Victorian villainy, subscribe for more strange and spectacular stories from history, because sometimes, the past is stranger than fiction.